Hi, I'm John Maher, and I'm touching my face. Don't touch your face! Um, this is a poem I wrote last week after I read an article in the New York Times by Jason Horowitz and Emma Bubala, I think that's how you pronounce her name, titled Italy's Coronavirus Victims Face Death Alone with Funerals Postponed. And there's a line in it that I first read on the New York Times World Twitter that just completely unsettled me, just unmoored me. My brain was lost for 5 minutes. I didn't know where it went, and I didn't know how to get it back. The line was, in the nearby village of Zogno, the local priest has decided to ring the death knell just once a day to keep from ringing it all day long. And I couldn't even think. This is in Lombardy, which is the province where Milan is. And it's very close to Piedmonte, which is where my family's from. It's Torino is the big city there, although much of them is in Susa. It's not where all of my Italian family's from, but some of my Italian family is there, and I've been thinking about them probably once every 45 minutes, just in utter terror. And it's harder to do that now that the virus is even more centralized in New York, and my terror is with my family here, chosen and birth. Anyway, this piece just absolutely wrecked me last week, and after I sort of spun out for a minute, I took some time and then I wrote a poem, and this is the poem. It's called To Dust. 2 weeks earlier, the padre dipped his thumb in a brazier, covering it with ash, and signed the cross on their foreheads, and told them, "Unto dust thou shalt return," as he did once in every year, not knowing how soon this time the day would come for so many, or whether his was that hand spreading hell along with earth, or that he would not be let to offer Christ's body to them before the end, or that lines for the furnaces would stretch for as many miles as did the knell of the bell he tolled all through each day, until his arms became wetter and heavier, his hands redder and rawer even than his eyes, and no more could he bear the peeling or pulling, save for once when twilight came, as some bitter evensong, destined to be forgotten, just as were those the padre and his bell would go on into the dark and remember. I'm sending all the love I can. Please stay home and safe and distanced, and do everything you can for the people you love right now. It's all we got.